Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Steve Sipress here. And I talk to a lot of business owners all day long. I talk to business owners, and it saddens me. Unfortunately, doesn't really surprise me that maybe it does. I mean, it's tough to believe, but I talk to a lot of business owners who are still resisting making any changes to their business, especially when I mean doing business a whole new way, brick and mortar businesses, or people that used to do everything before all the shutdowns and all the government overreach and all the anti-science regulations and restrictions killed businesses and killed the old way of doing business. And they still are just waiting for things to get back so they can do their face-to-face stuff. Like, it's been almost 2 years of waiting, number one. So even if it does come back at some point, you'll have given up on 2 years of profit revenue, even if you survive. But they are just surviving, and yet the ones who made the switch really early on. I mean, the technology to do business almost entirely online has been around for years. It's just that the shutdown almost 2 years ago in March 2020 really catapulted a lot of people, a lot of business owners into figuring out ways to leverage technology, do business virtually. And yet there are still some, it's amazing that I talk to, that still refuse to embrace this technology in the modern world of doing business pretty much almost exclusively virtually. That's where all the money has been being made the last couple of years, is new ways and different ways of doing business, not sitting there fighting the overreaching anti-science government that continues to pull liquor licenses and shut businesses down and force people to do all kinds of anti-science stupid things that obviously don't stop this virus from going around. It's a virus. Stop it with it. Anyway, I don't want to get this video to be taken down and to have me blocked from all social media channels because I speak too much truth. So I'll just stop there and say that if you're still waiting for things to come back to normal, are we almost at the 15 days to flatten the curve? That's what you're thinking, so we can get back to normal, and you're not embracing and pivoting was the magic word a couple of years ago, and making some changes and embracing modern technology and figuring out ways, getting some help if you need it, to figure out ways to capitalize on the way business is changing. I'll put it this way. I talked to somebody that recently helped to, not recently, but helped a while back to go virtual in business. And he found that he's reaching out for his clients way beyond his little local area. That's all he ever did for 20-something years in business. He just got clients from his little local area. He says now, very small percentage, maybe 5% of his clients are coming from his local area. 95% are coming from throughout, because he's got a message to a particular target market that really hits home. He's like, why, thanks to technology, why just settle for who's locally here? People not only have embraced doing business virtually, I'm talking about the clients themselves, but they actually love it. They love the fact that they can now talk to him without having to get dressed and drive and park and sit in his waiting room and then drive back home. And then, but they open up a laptop, they talk to him, they shut the laptop, they're already out by their pool, they're already on the golf course, they're already in the restaurant, wherever they want to be. Also, the business owners are wherever they want to be. They're going away for a couple of months. Right now, they're getting out of the north where it's cold and windy and snowy and whatever. They're coming down here to the beautiful Scottsdale, Phoenix, Arizona area, or they're going wherever they want. And, the clients could know, could not know, doesn't matter. They're conducting business that way, right? So finish the story. This person said, 95% of my clients are no longer coming from my little local area. And if you are still insisting on doing business face-to-face and just in your little local area, or waiting for things to come back, because even when you say, oh, things are open up, come to my event, or let's go out, people are still, and some of them rightly so, afraid to leave the house. So if they're older, if they have underlying conditions. Those are the only ones that have ever been susceptible to this virus, of course, right? Uh, and so are they ever going to, or not ever, but it could be a long time before they come back, right? But think about it. If you used to know that you had 3, 4, 5 competitors in your little area, now you don't know. You don't realize, I guess, that you have hundreds more competitors doing business virtually who are virtually online coming in to what used to be your little local area is no longer a local area to them, and they're coming in and get clients from your area. This person I talked to says 95% of his clients are coming from outside his area. That means possibly your area or someone else's area that's sort of waiting for things to come back to normal. Well, your client's being scooped up by people that aren't waiting. So why aren't you out there scooping up clients from other areas? Because you're wondering why. And I talked to them, they're like, gee, I wonder why. Nobody wants to do it. Everybody says they found something. Nobody has. Yeah, because business owners who are smart and sharp and forward thinking have embraced the modern, digital, virtual, online, whatever you want to call it, world, and are coming and getting your clients. They're not waiting till things open back up and you think all the clients are going to be sitting there waiting for you. They've already gone to others that are embracing modern technology. So that's it for Topical Tuesday. The topic's a very personal one. It's people I've been speaking to all day, but it's also topical in the fact that we're coming up on 2 years on the overreaching government shutdowns that crushed businesses and crushed careers, but others, because of embracing online technology, have had record-setting years that are doing things we never dreamed we'd be able to do in business thanks to modern technology. So if you're waiting for things to come back, I always say wait is a 4-letter word. Sharp entrepreneurs don't wait. Sharp entrepreneurs take action. I hope that's you. And if you want help, step-by-step guidance to take the right action, if I can't help you myself, I can point you in the right direction to get it done. Go to helpfromsteve.com and get on my calendar. Otherwise, keep tuning in here for my daily videos at facebook.com/smallbizhelp, B-I-Z. And I'll catch you back here again tomorrow. Speaking of more business tips on World Wide Web Wednesday, I'll help you make some money using the internet, which is what I just talked about that you ought to be doing. I'll give you a concrete tip tomorrow. Catch you then. Over and out. Bye-bye.